One thing in Chapter 4 is compound operators. Compound operators are capable of performing two functions at once. So your compound operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. So if we'd like to take a look at how one works, let's make a couple of variables. Let's make a variable x called 10 and another variable, we'll make a y worth 8. And then I'm going to use a compound operator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say x as a new value, and I'm going to say minus equals y. So what we're going to see right here is sort of two things. It's kind of like saying x equals x minus y. So it'll take x, subtract by y, and then reassign that value back to x. So at this point, if I were to print the value of x, we'd see the value of 2 appear on the screen. So let's give it a try. And sure enough, we get the value of 2. Okay, well, compound operators actually can do a couple other things as well. So in addition to using subtraction, multiplication, another thing is to note the order of operations. So in this example, I'll set x back to 10, but I'm going to say x times equals, and I'm going to say y plus 5. All right, so it seems like in a math class we always assume that multiplication is going to come before addition, but what actually takes place right here is x gets multiplied by the quantity of y plus 5, and then that is assigned back to x. So if this works properly, we should see 8 plus 5 become 13, 10 times 13 for a value of 130. All right, let's give it a run. And all right, and sure enough, we get a value of 130. Now, that might not seem like a big deal, but anytime you're programming a computer, you have to pay very, very close attention to the order of operations. Remember, the computer is going to do exactly what you tell it to. It's not going to make assumptions and try to do what you want it to do. It can only do what it's been told to do. So when using a compound operator, even in a case such as multiplication, the multiplying will take place after the addition. To help you keep track of the order of operations, you can consult Appendix H in our book. And we see right here, parentheses come first, but if we scroll down, we notice here's our compound operators like times equals, divide equals. Those compound operators all come back after our basic arithmetic operators, even if it's something like plus.